Hello, everyone, and welcome to Transform Your Business Thursday. I am Nikki Gangemi, and I'm excited to talk about a couple of things today. One of which is, do you want people to see the value that you have to offer? And what is getting in the way of people recognizing excuse me, that value in you? So if you're on the live, say hello to me. And if you're on the replay, hashtag replay. Hi, Michelle. Happy to see you here. We're talking about, do you want others to see the value in what you have to offer, whether it's a product or a service? And one thing that you can do to ensure that others see the value in what you do. And it's going to sound like a really simple answer, because everything I say is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And sometimes we want to just say, well, no, there's got to be something more. It's got to be, bigger, harder, but it really doesn't have to be. It could be easy. And I've seen this for myself, and I always speak for what I know to be true for me, what I see in clients. But the biggest thing that I see is that when you start to see the value that is of you, when you see your own value, when you can love and appreciate your passion, your gift, the things that light you up, when you recognize that in you, then other people can see it too. And I just want to give you a second to take that in, because I want you to hear it. I want you to receive it. When we think we're doing something wrong, when we get caught up in comparison and we're looking at what other people are doing and the success that they're having, and we start to compare, we get caught up in doubt and what am I doing wrong, and how am I coming up short? And the problem with that is that keeps you focused on everything you don't want. And we get what we focus on, right? What we focus on grows. So instead of doing things like that, of comparing yourself, which it's human, we all do it, all of us, right? I still do it myself, but the thing is to recognize when you're doing it, become mindful in that moment, and then just pause, just stop. And own your own value. See it in yourself first, and then others are going to see it in you. And I see it's like creating an anchor. If you were on a boat, and this boat, you paddle out into the center of the water, the body of water that you're in, and you don't anchor in the boat, it's not going to stay in that one spot. It's going to slowly start to drift. You've got to anchor it in first. You've got to have that foundation, that stability, that support. And how you do that is going within yourself and not just seeing the face that's looking back at you in the mirror. Just our physical, the skin and the bones, the hair, the face, it's what's inside of us. And whatever label that you have for that, if it's your soul or your inner being, the bigger you, right? Not just the ego. So when you can see that and see yourself through those eyes, through that beautiful soul that chose to come here on this planet Earth and live life and be excited for it, that's what you want to connect to, and that's your anchor. And when you really anchor into who you really are and not who you think you are, not those old stories, not those, labels and the stories that we live in from our past, and you can appreciate yourself and what you have to offer, others will appreciate and see your value too. That's where the universe supports you and starts to send in the right people, all the players and the circumstances and the situations that are going to get you closer to what you want. But that's the missing piece for me anyway. That's what I see and know to be true. It's loving yourself first, and it's acknowledging your progress and celebrating your wins and seeing all the good that you have to offer, so that others can see it too. Otherwise, you're just going to drift. And that's where we start getting distracted and scattered and all over the place. And something that's popping into my head right now, who used to watch I Love Lucy? I wasn't around when it was, first, live, but I watched the replays growing up as a kid or a teenager, and I love that show. And do you remember the episode where Ricky and Fred play a joke on Lucy, and they say there's a fire in the apartment, and they have the smoke machine and a fan, and they're blowing the smoke, and Lucy's in the bedroom, and she starts to panic, and she takes a bunch of sheets and she ties them all together, and then she's got this long, thing of sheets, and she throws it out the window. She ties the other end around her, and then she jumps out the window, and she falls to the ground because she didn't anchor it in. She didn't take the other end of that rope of sheets and tie it to a piece of furniture or tie it to a bed first so that it would hold her. She didn't anchor it in, so she fell out. She fell right out of the window, and she came back, and she's got her head wrapped, her legs wrapped, her arm out. She's so funny. I love that show. But that's what it is. You can take a bunch of random actions, right, and be all over the place and not get the outcomes you want because you didn't anchor in first with yourself. You've got to see the value in you, in your service, in your product, in your gift, what you have to offer, and then others will see it too, and you'll start to notice, and it's going to be on a small scale. It could be on a small scale at first. You're going to start to notice little wins, and you might even overlook them, but notice everything, and don't disqualify anything as a win, because anything that is in the direction of what you want, even if it's an introduction to somebody that you meet that's interested in learning more about you, that's a win. Right? And maybe they didn't buy from you yet, but we can't have to look a certain way in our mind, because it might not look the way that you have it in your mind. And then you can just, not notice it, and it'll pass right by. So number one, love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Give yourself, you done good, kid. Love you, little things like that. Smile, just be kinder to yourself. Acknowledge your progress. Celebrate all wins. Keep your focus on what you want. And that's going to be the start. That's going to be a good start for you to stay focused on what you want, and start to get the outcomes that you want. So is this making sense, you guys? Let me know if this makes sense. Let me know if you've tried it. I see a lot of things open up when you get into alignment with who you really are, and you get out of your head and you drop down into your heart, and you keep just connecting with who you really are, not the story, not the limiting beliefs that we have. Yes, makes sense. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for letting me know. Good. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And also today, in less than 1 hour, I don't know what time it is, but in less than 1 hour, I'm doing a Creating Money celebration for my Creating Money coaching program that is opening up at the end of this month. And I want to give you guys a sample. So today, tomorrow, which is Friday, and Saturday, it's going to be a 3-day live experiential training. I am going to walk you through either a meditation or a process to help you shift a belief that you have around money or success. We want to uncover what that is, unearth it, and clean it up a little bit so that you can open yourself up to all that. I'm going to say not even that you want, but all that is already yours, right? Because it's already yours. If you, Abraham Hicks, ask and it is given. That's a book. Ask and it is given. But the third step is to allow yourself to have it. We're always asking for something, right? We always have a want, right? And we know what we want when we experience that contrast of what we don't want. It just lets us know more clearly what it is that we do want. As soon as you ask, the universe supplies. It's a done deal. It's there for you. The problem is that we don't do step 3, which is to allow. And we don't do this on purpose. We're just not aware of it, but we don't allow ourselves to have it. But that's really the trick, and that's something that we do inside the program. We work on getting into a space of allowing. It's even been called the art of allowing. It's an art. It's something that we don't, naturally do. Maybe as kids, yes, but as we get older and we become adults, we kind of turn that off. But we're going to play with some processes on each of these calls, and I'm going to show you a sneak peek inside of the Creating Money program. So today, I'm going to walk you through a really powerful meditation that's really going to help to shine a light on a money belief that you have. And it's going to help you to discover at least one core belief. Awareness is everything, you guys. So I want to help to make you more aware of what might be going on, and then share how I can help support you in transforming that story, that negative belief, into a positive one. So if you haven't signed up, you do have to sign up for this. I've got the link right here. It's free to sign up, but you've got to sign up to get your seat. It's Nikki Ganjemi, my name, nikkiganjemi.com/creating money program celebration. And it's all hyphenated. So my name, nikkiganjemi.com/creating money program celebration. I will include the link. Just click on it, drop your name and email, and you will be automatically registered. And I will see you over. You'll receive the details to join the Zoom meeting. We will get to see each other, and I hope that you join me. This is going to be fun. Let's create a shift. Right? Let's stop putting one foot on the gas and the other foot on the brake, because we go nowhere, right? And that's part of the allowing. It's stop putting the foot on the brake, stop the resistance, so that you can receive. So let's have fun with this. I'm really excited. I thought, why not come together and celebrate with me, because it's so exciting to be doing this again, and I love seeing all of your success. So I will hopefully see you over in the Zoom room at 1 p.m. Eastern time today, and then we'll be again together on Friday and Saturday as well. So thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in, and I will see you all in a bit. Bye for now.